So if you have an LLC and you don't have at least $100,000 of business credit that is not tied to your personal credit profile, you're doing it the wrong way. And this will be the future of banking.
This is Blair Durham with Black Wall Street Today, your media hub for all things Black entrepreneurship, politics, news, and events in Hampton Roads and beyond.
When I say black, y'all say Wall Street. Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street.
Are you a 757 business owner? Do you desire to make new connections and grow your community involvement? Could you benefit from taking classes to sharpen your skills? Well, join Black Brand, Hampton Roads Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. Completing a membership application is simple. Just click onto our website at www.blackbrand.biz or download the app. We look forward to meeting and building with you soon.
And now, more Black Wall Street Today with Blair Durham.
Greetings.
Welcome back. It's the 104th edition of Black Wall Street Today with Blair Durham. We have now joining us Mr. A. Donahue Baker. He's the co-founder of Money Ave, one of the fastest-growing fintech startups in the country. He shows people why his company is needed for anyone looking to create generational wealth. He himself has built an impressive real estate portfolio using the strategy and tactics of Money Avenue. Welcome to the show, Mr. Baker. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
I am super excited to have you. So let's talk about what a fintech company is and how you're kind of using this platform to help create generational wealth.
Yeah, sure. So a fintech company is half finance, half technology. What we've done is we've created a platform. We've basically taken a bank, right? Because we are a licensed bank, a licensed mortgage bank in particular. And we in our services, we don't have a brick and mortar facility. It's all digital. It's all, things that you can operate through your phone. And this will be the future of banking. But our particular platform, what we're using is we're using our platform to not only be a bank, but also be a bank that does special things. Because what good is having a black bank if we can't do special things for the black community?
Yeah.
So what we're looking to do is build wealth, help people to build wealth. And we have a 6-step process in which, we kind of put people on a trajectory to become millionaires. Literally, it is a plan to become millionaires, leveraging the power of real estate, leveraging the power of being an entrepreneur. It's somebody had to sit down and show people the pathway, the things that they need to have in order to get there. And that's what we do as a company, Money Avenue. We have banking in terms of checking and savings account. We also have life insurance policies. We can get you a loan anywhere from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000 in as little as 3 hours. This is the power of finance and technology, fintech.
Sounds amazing. It almost sounds too good to be true, right? Anybody listening is thinking, okay, how in the world? Not to say that it's not going on all around us, but just to say that we've kind of been locked out of these platforms, these ways of doing things, right? And it seems that you cracked the code on something that's going to have significant value for the community. So let's talk through kind of the 6 steps, if you would, that you mentioned in terms of how you're helping families to build generational wealth.
Absolutely. So when you come into Money Ave, the very first step that we want people to take is just introduction to banking, right? Opening an interest-paying account, either a savings account or a checking account. And the traditional banking services, they don't even offer interest on a checking or savings account.
That's right.
We do, right? So we have that feature. In addition to that, when you open an account with us, you're able to get your paycheck. If you have a job, you're able to get your paycheck 2 days earlier, right? So that's a significant feature. And why that's so great is because when you do that, it eliminates the need to use some of the predatory lending institutions that have been terrorizing the black community, right? The payday loans, all of that. That's level 1. It's financial literacy. And the goal of Money Ave is to improve financial literacy so that we can make better financial decisions. And if we make better financial decisions, we become smarter, we create wealth. That is level one.
Level one, you're opening an interest-bearing account, such as a checking account or a savings account. Got it.
Yeah. So every level we go to, it's only one objective, right? Keep it simple, right?
Yeah.
It's only one objective. So level one, it's just coming into the banking system, showing you that is the chief mechanism to build wealth. Level two, it gets a little bit more complex. Level two, the one objective is to live a rent-free lifestyle. And when I say rent-free lifestyle, what I mean really is you want to put yourself in a position where your living expenses are paid for through rental income. So we encourage people, and we have lending products where you could get an FHA loan, house hack, live in one side, rent out the other, right? We want people to do that first, right? If you're a young person and you live in the part of the country that there's lots of multifamily housing available, we have programs to help you get there and find those properties, and then also get the financing of it, right? So then we provide our residential loans. That's level two.
Level two, I just want to recap to make sure I'm personally tracking with you. Level two is about having those monthly expenses associated with housing covered through leveraging real estate, right? We've got a loan whereby we've got a property. The passive income is taking care of our own expenses, right?
Absolutely. And if you're able to do that at level two, congratulations to you. You're living better than 70% of all Americans. That's correct. That's the key. So level three, though, is where the fun happens. And I say fun because that's where we start the process of building generational wealth. What we do at level three is we tell you, bring your personal credit score to 720, because your credit is your credibility. It's important to have good personal credit. However,
let me just clarify. I'm able to do level two before I do level three?
You're able, some people are different levels. So you come in at whatever level you are on.
Okay,
right?
Okay, got it.
But you'll understand level three, some magic happens. So it's an important step that I don't want you to lose sight of.
Okay.
At level three, we tell you, bring your personal credit score to 720. You lock it, and then at that point, you live completely through your business, right? So what we do is when you lock your personal credit, every person that's looking to build generational wealth needs to have an LLC. And it could be any type of legal entity, but it has to be some business, because there's two ways to build generational wealth, and that's either through a business or through real estate, right? But it's still business if you're in real estate. So you have to do that. But when you set up your LLC, we're going to show you how to leverage the power of the LLC. So if you have an LLC and you don't have at least $100,000 of business credit that is not tied to your personal credit profile, you're doing it the wrong way, right? So what we do at Money App is we help you set up your business credit. We guarantee that we can get you business credit for every LLC in the amount of $50,000. And you're going to use that $50,000 to prove the concept of your business, or if you have a business already, you use that $50,000 to scale, right? But the most important objective of level three is having a legal entity that is not tied to your personal credit profile, meaning you're not leveraging your own personal credit. You're not tapping into your HELOC on your home. You're not jeopardizing your personal credit. The reason why that is, and the reason why it's so important at level three, is because a lot of entrepreneurs in the Black community, the way that they get there, the way that they get the money to start their businesses is they take it from their home. And then when 90% of the businesses fail after 5 years, what happens is it puts pressure on their family structure. It causes a lot of other tertiary problems, such as divorce. There's lots of repercussions, bankruptcy, things like that. We want you to be completely safe, but we want you to take risk, but do it safely through your LLC so you can be like the masters of business credit. People like Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump understands the power of the LLC. Why? Because he has over 500 LLCs. He has over 500 LLCs, and he's able to leverage millions and millions of dollars, right? But that brings us to level four. right? Level 4.
Wait. I got to do the personal recap. So level 3 is about establishing business credit separate from personal credit. You get that personal credit 720, lock that there, and then we focus on building business credit, accessing capital that way, instead of relying upon some of those traditional means like, going into the home equity and those things. Okay, I think I got it. I'm tracking.
All right. And also, there's lots of companies out there that tell you to do business credit, but they tell you to be a personal guarantor, or they use your personal credit score to leverage that to get more business credit. You don't want to do that, because if your business fails, it'll all fall back to you.
It'll all fall back to you.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to set that up the right way, and we show you how to do it effectively when you get business credit through the business itself, not connected to your personal credit profile. So you could be like Donald Trump in a sense, where Donald Trump has filed bankruptcy 4 times, right? But he's never filed under his personal credit.
It never impacted him personally. Right.
It never impacted his personal credit. So in fact, the day he filed bankruptcy in 1992, he set up 4 new LLCs.
I was about to say, I'm sure he closed on some other business somewhere else. Yeah.
So imagine that. You filed bankruptcy one day and set up 4 new LLCs the next.
Wow.
So,
there it is.
But I digress. Let's go to
really.
level 4.
I think that's relevant.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right.
Level 4. So we only got about 4 minutes to get through. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to number 4, and we're gonna make them come to Black Diamond Weekend for 5 and 6, because they don't even know that. That's your feature. But go ahead.
All right, but level 4 is big, because at level 4, you're about to, it's scary for some people because we're scared of debt, right? But if you do it safely, you shouldn't be scared of debt. But level 4 is go out and get $1 million in debt, right? That's shocking. But it shouldn't be, because the debt that I'm talking about, it's not spending it on clothes, cars, jewelry, nothing. No, it's good debt. It's debt that pays you to own it. That is the definition of an asset. This is using that $1 million and going out and buying income-producing assets, or using that $1 million to create more business opportunities so you can scale your business. But the idea is $1 million in debt brings you to level 5, and at level 5, we turn the $1 million in debt into $1 million in equity, right? And at that point, technically, you've gone from a thousandaire to a millionaire, but it won't feel like it, because your net worth, that the assets minus liabilities, is going to be $1 million on paper, but it's not going to feel like it because it's tied in to equity, right? You can't touch it, you can't feel it, and that's what brings us to level 6 really quick. Is I just touch on it real quick. The level 6 is the level of true generational wealth creation, and we have tools, educational platforms that we show you how to basically put that wealth that you've created and transfer that on to your children, your heirs, your estate, whatever works best for you, either setting up a trust, or we have life insurance products all through Money Ave. You can go to Money Ave. I'll tell you what I do for my family real quick at level 6, right? At level 6, the oldest person in our family has a $2 million life insurance policy, and we basically, the generation before that, we all pay into the premium every single year. And then when that person is deceased and pass on, it goes to the next oldest person. That is a strategy that can work in your family. But the bottom line is we offer a way in which you can not only create generational wealth, but make generational wealth happen in your family. So I know we have a little bit of time left. I hope I touched on everything.
You touched on everything. You touched on everything. So I'm excited.
Yeah, me
Can
too.
I call you Donahue? Do I need to call you Mr. Baker?
Absolutely.
All of
Donahue is fine. Donahue is fine.
Donahue.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This is dope, man. It sounds very straightforward, very practical, and it also sounds like we have the appropriate support to be able to carry it out in a framework that we can actually trust. Because that's part of the issue. Like we don't want to just do business with anyone, making sure that we're not being exploited in the process. So I want to thank you for putting this together. And as I mentioned, those are listening, Black Diamond Weekend, what we needed to do was we still needed to have our annual real estate conference. So COVID happened. Our early April conference was just shut down. And so we decided that the day 3 component for Black Diamond Weekend is a full-blown real estate symposium. So 5 hours of content on Sunday during Black Diamond Weekend is just focused on this area of wealth creation through real estate development. So I'm excited to announce that Mr. Baker is going to be joining us, right?
Absolutely, 100%. And I'm excited to talk about, I'm working on a 400-unit apartment complex that I want to bring people through that process, and how not only Money Ave can help you fund a deal. If you have a real estate idea, we're looking to create more real estate developers and more entrepreneurs. And I'm going to talk to you specifically at the Black Diamond event how you can take advantage of Money Avenue to leverage our $500 million fund to create more real estate developers and more entrepreneurs.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So we're actually offering a standalone ticket just for the real estate symposium. You can get information at blackdiamondweekendva.com. We're hopeful that as many as are able are joining that weekend. And we're really going to focus on changing it up for 2021, right? We need things to look a little bit different. We are way out of time. Donahue, I want to thank you so much. And I certainly look forward to continuing our conversation at the end of November. Appreciate you being here, sir.
Blair, it's been my pleasure. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes, mine too. And to all of you, thanks so much for tuning in to Black Wall Street today, where we're building minds, we're building connections, and we're forging the path ahead toward business success in the Black community. I'll look forward to talking next week. Take care.
This show is brought to you by Positive Vibes Incorporated, our consulting services. We do credit fixes, tax resolution, we lend private money to real estate investors, and we do debt consolidations. Basically, we put money in your pocket when you need money. We put money in your pocket when you need money. 757-932-0177.
Phenomenal. Stay with us online at Black Wall Street Today on Facebook and Black Wall Street Today on Instagram, and then follow us on Twitter as well at BWS Today. We look forward to talking again next week. Have a wonderful week. I have said and I will continue to say that the most important priority for the Black community is the Black community, not a particular political party. Phenomenal.
Hey, yo, when I say black, you say Wall Street. Black Wall Street. When I say black, you say Wall Street. Black. When I say black, you say Wall Street. Black. When I say black.